All right, everybody, welcome to the March Team Heart and Hustle team call. Tonight, we're going to be talking all things program launch. Why this is important is because I'm not like super strategic, but there are things that you can do to make a launch more successful for yourself. And the first thing out of everything that you can do to have a successful program launch is to be excited about it. If you're not excited about it, it's just not going to be the best. I can already tell you that right now. I have done almost every launch through Beachbody since I've been a coach, and it's not because I'm a launch junkie, but because I like variety, and it just so happens that usually it comes like a new launch comes when I'm finishing a program and it's time to start a new one, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. The only program that I wasn't super excited about was 21 Day Fix Real Time. I wasn't super pumped about that, and it showed in my business because I was just kind of like throwing up graphics, and I was just like, meh, here's the information. I'm just like, there it is. But everything else, I'm like, we're doing it. It's Morning Meltdown. Jericho's the best. Here's the countdown. Here's the music every single day. And it matters from a business standpoint. So I have a couple slides because that's how I roll. All right. So how to rock a program launch. Whether you're doing 10 rounds or not, this matters because it's the same strategy, not even based on the program. Whether you're doing another round of bar, whether you're doing 10 rounds, whether you're doing anything else, whether you're going to do a launch in a couple months, whatever it is, this matters to you because it's going to help you plan, it's going to help you get in the right mindset for it, and it's just going to help you overall. A couple things about coach news. If you're in the Team Heart and Hustle thread, you maybe have seen us talking about plane tickets to Summit. Obviously, this week is a good time to buy. I haven't pulled the trigger yet because my husband says that in the next 3 days, shit's hitting the fan for the airlines and they're like scrounging around trying to get like customers. So I might wait until tomorrow and do it tomorrow. But tickets are probably about $80 cheaper than they were last week to go to New Orleans. We are going to be there Wednesday to Saturday, July 15th to the 19th. And if you haven't heard us talk about Summit, if you don't know what it even is, this is what it is. Summit is a opportunity for all of us to be immersed into the coach environment opportunity with our team, bonding, having the best time, working out with the trainers, going to parties. It's just literally the best time. Last year was my first year going, and Michelle and Janelle went with me, and it was just, I mean, it's indescribable. Like, you don't know until you're there, but when you are, you leave there with so much belief in the business, so much belief in the company that we stand on a platform for, and it's just amazing. So if you're a new coach, you have, I believe, 6 months, maybe it's 4 months. You can get a ticket for $145. Obviously, if you're a Success Starter, your ticket is free, which means you hit Success Club the first 3 out of the first 6 months of your business. If you do buy a ticket, they will reimburse you if you end up hitting Success Starter. So something to think about. There is a travel cash incentive that Beachbody does before we go. So if you hit Success Club 10, March, April, May, they give you $200 for your trip. And so basically what happens is if you hit Success Club 10, those 3 months, you are registered for Summit by the end of this month. You hit those marks each month. You go to Summit, check in, which means they give you your lanyard with all of your stuff. When you get home from Summit, on your next paycheck, you get $200 from Beachbody. I got it last year. It was great. It covered dinners and meals and stuff while we were there. Amazing. So something to aim for this month and the months going forward. If you want $200, which I don't know any person that doesn't. Coach Celebration Day, there's an event page in the team page, event tab in the team page. This kind of came about because Team Cup, Michelle and Janelle's team were crushing it. Everybody was crushing it. We were all so excited. We had this massive, all these victories and growth last month. It was so amazing. Like, literally the momentum was real. And Michelle and I were chatting and we're like, we need to do something, like we need to get together, not wait for Super Saturday, because we want to do it close to all this like fun excitement. So let's do something. And I'm like, oh, wait, Nicole, who lives in South Carolina, is going to be coming to visit, possibly. So we tied it all in. Nicole's going to be here from South Carolina. Everybody local is coming. It's going to be the best. We're going to meet at my house. I don't know the exact time yet because I'm waiting to hear from a fitness class. We're going to go to a fitness class. I've been having a little bit of trouble with it, but do not worry because I'm going to figure it out. It's either going to be hot yoga or boxing. We're going to go together as a team, go to the fitness class, go get tacos and margs after, and then come back to the house for some team building. There's going to be some pictures in there somewhere. We're going to go somewhere with some cute graffiti and take some pictures of ourselves because that's what we do so that we can post them later on our Instagram. But it's going to be the best day. It's going to be so fun. Every single person in the downline is invited. So if you've got coaches on your team that are local that want to come, if they're not local and they want to come, let's go. I've got some space. They can stay here. Anybody's welcome to spend the night Saturday night. If you have too many margaritas, I'm not judgmental ever. I can make a mean Kodiak waffle in the morning. So do not worry. It's happening though. It's in the event page. I'm going to throw some more details in there. I am also going to make an event page for Summit because we need to keep our thoughts organized. Last year, so we usually go to Summit with all of like the loft, which is my coach, her coach, and then, you know, there's a bunch of other coaches in there too. It's confusing. I'm not going to get into it, but we all go together. It's fun to be with a bigger group of people, but they kind of wait till the last minute to give information. And I know our people love information fast, and I do too. So I will be making an event page for Summit in my team page, and just check it out. If you're thinking about going, if you're already going, I'm going to put a place in there for us to drop our flight so that we all know when we're getting in. I would love that first night that we were at Summit on Wednesday to do a team dinner. Just Heart and Hustle's entire downline go to dinner. I think right now we have 8 or 9 of us, and that's just people that have already bought their ticket so far. So I know it's going to grow as we go along. We've already booked the rooms at the hotel, so we'll be splitting that depending on how many people we have, and it's just going to be the best. All right, I'll stop talking about Summit now. Promo codes. If you're a new coach, they are sending you promo codes, 3 $10 off promo codes every month for the first 3 months of your business. Use them. It's something we've been doing promo codes for maybe like 6 months, and it's like one more cool thing that you can talk about with your customers. Like Sally is talking to you and you're like, okay, like instead of saying like, are you ready? Like, do you want me to send you a link to sign up? Hey, I've got this $10 promo code. I've only got one left and it's going to go fast. Can I give it to you? It's one more thing for you to offer your customers when they're kind of on the fence. It gives them the deadline and it gives them that extra push because, I mean, $10, whatever. I want $10 off. I am that person. I am the person that will take the promo code. I like coupons, okay? It's fun. It just is. It's not about the money. It's just about the gratification. Okay, getting right into the launch. So before we have a program launch, Beachbody, luckily, preps us. They give us all the information. It's still pretty early. Most of the leaders of Team Rockstar Fit are doing VIP pilot launches like we are going to do in Team Heart and Hustle. And this is an opportunity for us to rally with our teammates and get new teammates to join us for the program. When I say teammates, we've kind of changed the lingo a little bit on our team because we want people to join our team not only yes, of course, we want them to work the business and be an active team member, but also we want them to be immersed in our community of fitness, fun, and friendship, because that's what we do here. And if they're immersed in that community, whether they're selling Shakeology or not, they're going to see the worth and the value behind everything. And they're going to be like, I can do this. You know, I can totally do this. And it's not a scheme. It's not anything like that, but it's the team. And most coaches nowadays only sign up team members that are going to allow them to be in their challenge group. We're not to that point. We're not there, but this is an opportunity for us to grow our teams, offer something exclusive to people. People love exclusive. I love exclusive. Coupons and exclusive. Put me down for yes. So if you tell me that we're going to have a pilot test group, I'm only taking 10 people and we're going to do this program together. We're going to get the most fit ever. We're going to get the best results ever as a team. Put me down for yes. So in the back office, there is every information that you want to know about 10 rounds. I already made the PDF. We'll look at it in a second if you haven't already checked it out. But the product toolkit is there, all the graphics, everything that you need to know. If you want to do some research on it, you can. Beachbody Champions page has a ton of resources, including Joel going live in there, Kevin Shaw going live in there. And then obviously this calendar is important. So this launch is different than any of our other like early access VIP launches, because usually what they do is they let us buy it, they make us wait a couple weeks, and then they'll put it in the library. This time, you buy it, you get it right at that time. So it's a little bit different. Everybody's a little bit confused, like, shit, what are we doing? Ugh. So what's happening now is we already have the sample workout, which we should be talking about if you're doing 10 rounds. If you're not doing 10 rounds, like if you're not planning to do this launch with us, you are in the middle of 80-day obsession, you're in the middle of whatever, you should still talk about it, not to confuse people, not to overwhelm people with something that you're not doing, but to offer them something different. If you're doing bar blend, it is completely different than 10 rounds. Maybe somebody that's following you is not into like bar. They're not into like, they're not coordinated. They don't want to do it because they don't think they're coordinated. They're not dancey. They don't have a dance background. Not that you have to, but that's what people think, you know? But they see 10 rounds and they see like this cardio, they see the strength training, they see boxing, they see fun, they see Joel, and they're like, oh, I think I want to do that. So it's nice to offer it because, or just talk about it so people see it because people are watching. So exclusive coach window is on Monday. We are going to be inviting, I made this calendar for exactly what I'm doing. And if you're planning to do this with me, like to bring on team members, to do the pilot launch, to start on March 30th, this is my plan. So sample workout came out on Monday. Starting probably Thursday, I'm going to be hard talking about the pilot group, like balls to the walls, almost every day, talking about this exclusive pilot group that I have. We're going to be doing it. It's the best. I can't wait. I'm so freaking excited. These are the people that are doing it with me. I'm going to update it every single day. I am going to be blowing this shit up because it's important. And so from this point until Monday, I'm going to be getting names of people that are interested, names of people that I have sent a free sample link to. I have a list in my book, in my planner. It's not fancy, doesn't have to be fancy, of any person that has like said, oh, that looks like a fun program, any person that I've sent a sample to, any person that I've had any conversation with 10 rounds, I make a list so that I can follow up with them later. After that, this happens, you know, the weekend. I have to work this weekend, so it's going to suck, but I'm going to throw up some graphics. Monday comes around, coach purchase window open, which means any person that wants to get into our pilot launch group can officially buy on Monday. This is what I'm going to follow up with every person that I've had on my list. Hey girl, just wanted to follow up with you. How did you like the sample workout? Hey girl, I know you said you love the sample workout. I just wanted to follow up with you and see if you want to do it with us, because like we're 2 weeks out and want to make sure we get your stuff in time, whatever you want to say. So, and then this week it's going to be following up. It's going to be making connections. It's going to be inviting like a boss. Everybody invites differently depending on where you are in your business. I have a bigger following, so I invite more people when I have a big goal, like I'm trying to fill up this pilot group for myself. When I'm focusing more on mentoring, I'm still inviting, but it's not as like balls to the walls because we have this huge launch happening. If you're a new coach, we are wanting you to connect with about 5 people a day minimum. And that is like talking to them, being like, we always talk about like posting and putting in your stories and putting graphics in there. And there's a reason behind it. It's not to make you more busy. It's not to put one more thing on your like to-do list, but if you post about 10 rounds, every person that likes that post, you're going to message them and be like, hey, I saw that you like my post about our new program coming out. I was wondering if you would like some more information on it. You know, it doesn't have to be complicated, but every time you post, every time you put it in your stories, it gives you an opportunity to talk to people about the program. And that's why it's important. And people don't see everything that we put out. You think that if you make one post about 10 rounds, every single person that follows you on Facebook should have seen it and nobody messaged you, so I'm done. It's not like that. It takes some time. You have to build their trust and you have to show them that this is exciting shit. Like they want to come. They should want to come and do it with us because it's the best. So next week, talking about it, I'll be sending an email to my current customers for any veteran coaches that are on that have a customer list via the Beachbody email. You can make it into a newsletter, send out a basic email. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've seen, but we have this amazing new program coming out. I'm planning to do it with my team starting on the 30th. I'd love to give you some more information if you want to get in there with us. That's what I'm going to do to every single customer on my customer list since I signed up. I'm also going to go to my customer list that I have in my emails. Every person that I've talked to that has never signed up with me, they're getting an email. Every person that has talked to me interested in something that never pulled the trigger, or maybe because when I send out the email to all my customers in the Beachbody email, they're going to be like, these are people that maybe haven't worked out in a couple months because they fell off or they got busy or their kids were sick and then they never got back on, which is everybody right now, literally. So reaching as many people as you can and being creative about it. So just all of the avenues. And then I put the deadline to order as the 25th. We all know that they don't have to, they could technically order on the 29th and still start with us. But for the most part, people like to have the program materials. They like to have the resistance bands. They like to have their stuff. And I am not going to take 1 million people for this pilot launch. I'm probably going to take 10 just to make it exclusive. So that's my plan. And then we'll start on the 30th. We're going to plug people into the team page when they join, because they're going to join as a team member. Plug them into the team page where I'm going to be typing up Team Heart and Hustle to like crush this program. Like, we're going to get the best results. We're going to show our customers that they can do it. We're going to show our friends, our squad, everybody that they can do it too. And by getting the best results, because that's one benefit of being a team member. You get the best results because you're the most accountable. You're the most accountable for your fitness. You're the most accountable for your nutrition, all of that stuff. We're also going to be doing giveaways in the team page for anybody that's in the pilot group. And it's just going to be fun and exclusive. And then we'll have a new challenge tracker app group starting in April that everybody will be added to as well. And then obviously it goes on sale for regular customers on the 6th. It'll go, if they buy on the 6th, it'll be in their Beachbody On Demand library on the 6th. But we're going to have an official start date for customers on the 20th. This is what I'm doing. You do not have to do this if you want to make your own dates, but this is how I work it, because I want to give people time. If you plan to start the challenge group on the 16th, the day that it launches, nobody's going to get their shit and you're not going to have anybody with you. If you plan, the 23rd gives you this long to talk about it, but also the people that sign up down here, they're not going to get their stuff. And I guarantee you they're going to start later. So it just gives you more time to talk about it, to hype it up, to not be like rushing around trying to sign people up, because that's not fun. Where are we talking about this? I kind of already talked about it. What I've been doing is I've been more sprinkling call to actions in my posts, not every day. Maybe it's something from personal development. Maybe it's something about coaching, whatever. Those are my posts every day. And it's a sprinkle of something about 10 rounds. Like, I posted something about 10 rounds on Monday. I probably won't put it in my actual post for a while, but if you go to my stories, you're going to hear about it every other day pretty much. Same with like the sample workout. You want to do the sample workout, do it again sometime this week. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about the program, even if you're not doing the sample workout because you're trying to finish up whatever program you're doing, but talking about it all the time. Like, if you feel like you're being annoyed by it, it's probably just the right amount because honestly, not everybody is seeing it, I promise you. And then doing fun things with it. It's not always do you want to join me? Yes or maybe. Do you want to join me? I'm nervous. Yes. It's not everything about that. Like, maybe it's like, what kind of fitness classes do you love? Boxing, Pilates, yoga, whatever. Have you ever tried a boxing class? Yes, or I want to, like, mix it up a little bit. Don't be so like black and white, because people love to respond to polls. Like, when I do a poll that has something that's not related to, do you want to join my challenge group? Literally like 50 people vote on it. But if I do like a straight up poll, it's like, just the people that want to, which is sometimes 0, sometimes more than 0. So just mix it up, bring variety. If you need help with that, you just let me know. Using graphics and talking to the phone. Don't get caught up with graphics, you guys. Like, every single person, I was like this too. I'm like, shit, I got to make new graphics. I just posted these ones the other day. Da, 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 da. Do not get caught up with the graphics. What is going to get people excited to join our pilot group is if you pick up your phone. Hey, we've got this new program coming out. It's boxing and strength training. I cannot wait. I've always wanted to do a boxing program, and I'm so lucky that our company is launching this. Do you want to try the free sample? It doesn't have to be hard. Just pull the trigger, and more people are interested in that because they actually see the excitement in your face than if they see the graphics. I like graphics for busy days. This weekend when I'm at work, I'm going to be throwing up graphics because I'm not going to have time to talk to the phone. And it's weird when I'm in the lunchroom talking to the phone, but like, you know what I mean? Save your graphics for days that you're really busy. And then other days you can just to the phone. Like, make it exciting. I already talked about this stuff. You're going to email your current customers, make a countdown in your stories. That's another way to like hype it up. Make a countdown like the ones that IG makes, but then also you can make like the list of people. People love the list. Like every time I make a list and I stick to it, I'm not talking about when the first 3 people sign up and then you don't ever show the list again. I'm talking about every single time somebody signs up, you update the list, you put it in your stories, you put whatever pump up music you like on it and get excited about it, because people get excited with you. They're like, oh shit, oh, she's only got 2 spots left, oh, she's only got 1 spot left, oh shit, I better join. And then there they are, here they are, they're coming. And then offering the free sample. They give us those free samples, not because they want us to try the workout, because they want us to give value to our customers. Giving that free sample is value. It's not just like, here's something free. I mean, it kind of is, but like, it's more like, hey, I'm a real person. I care about you. And I want you to try this workout because I think it's awesome. It doesn't have to be like, just, it's a way for you to have conversations with people. This is what I would say to people if I want them to join me for the pilot group. I put these in here because this is something that I struggled with as a new coach. And this is something that I would actually say to somebody. Hey, Sarah, thanks so much for being the best cheerleader on the block and liking my post about our new program. I'm totally obsessed with it. Listen, I have a free sample if you want to check it out. There's no obligation or pressure, just a chance to try it out. Can I send you a link? Always end with a question. Never like, I would love for you to do it with me, or it looks like the best, or hope to hear from you soon. Don't say that. Don't, please. End with a question, because people do not know what to do. People don't know how to talk to people on the internet. I swear to God, that's a true fact. And before you were a coach, or if you're a new coach, you still might not know how to talk to people on the internet, and that's okay, but you're going to get there. So like, end with a question. People need that little nudge. Also, if you listen to the National Wake Up Call, they say that like some psychology expert was saying that you should end with like, tell me about whatever. Like, you're asking them to actually do something. Like, tell me about what you're doing right now for fitness and nutrition. Tell me whatever. It's just a normal conversation with anybody. Anyways, next script. Hey, Sarah, just wanted to reach out today and see what you've got going for fitness this spring. I don't know if you've seen, but I've got a super exclusive pilot test group of our new boxing and strength training program coming out in a few weeks, and I'd love to share some deets on it with you. Are you looking to change up what you're doing at all? Maybe need a fresh start. These are things that I would actually say to people. And it looks like big on the screen, like it's a big paragraph, but it's not very big. I like short and sweet. I end with a question. And when they come back, then what do you do, right? You got to have a plan. You have to have a plan for your conversations. Like, if they come back and they're like, sure, I'd love to hear from more information. Shit, what do I do now? What do I do now? Okay, so on to the next slide. Talk to them. Be a real person. They're only going to join you if you're a real freaking human being. So you talk to them, ask them about their goals, ask them what they're doing for fitness and nutrition right now. That is literally what I do every single time. And I mean, I'm almost a Success Club legend. 24 months next month will be Success Club legend. And that is because I don't just go, I don't show up and throw up, which means when they come back and they say, sure, I'd love to hear about it, I don't send them 5 paragraphs about the program and how Joel's amazing and how it's strength training and it's 5 days a week and blah, 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 blah. I don't do that. I talk to them like a person. They say, sure, I'd love to hear more information about it. Great. Are you doing anything right now for fitness and nutrition? I literally say that to everybody and it still works. They come back and they're like, yes, I've been doing keto, but I fell off and it's just so hard because I'm working long hours. I don't have time and blah, 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 blah. I hear what you're saying. I've got a ton of friends that had done keto in the past too. I know it's hard to make time for your workouts with your busy schedule, but luckily this is only 5 days a week. So 2 of your days could be on the weekends and you could take 2 days off during the week. Address their concerns and feel their concerns with them. Validate them. Most people actually do not have supportive family systems. They don't have supportive tribes of women that lift each other up and empower each other every day. So when you come to them and say, dude, I totally get it. It's so freaking hard when you have 2 little kids running around to do anything for yourself. When you say that to them, they're like, that's nice. You know what I mean? That's freaking nice, because a lot of people don't get validation like that every day, and that's just a nice thing to do. So have a conversation with them, see what they're doing, and then send them the PDF. I created the PDF. It's in the team page under files. It's called 10 rounds PDF. It has all the information. We started doing PDFs last year, and for me, this works. This is what I've been doing. This was what works for me every single month. And it works. Like, I think back to when I was a new coach and doing 80-day obsession and sending paragraphs of information about 80-day obsession. And it was the biggest time suck. I was on my phone every second of life, typing out, it comes with Shakeology, it comes with 3 resistance bands, it comes with the sliders, it's $180. Like, stressful. This PDF system takes the stress out of it all. And if you're talking to them in Messenger, you can send it to them right in Messenger. So what you do is you go to the team page on your phone, whatever you're talking to Sally on Facebook Messenger, she wants more information. You talk to her about her goals. You talk to her about what her kids are doing this summer, whatever. You can go on the team page, you click on the PDF, you click on the dots in the right upper corner, and you can send it to them right in Facebook Messenger. You don't even have to go on email. But if it's somebody that for whatever reason you want to send them an email, I do mostly email, especially for Instagram people. But like those people, all the people that I've sent the PDFs to in the past that have not joined me, they're all on my email list in Gmail. And that means I have 200 people that I send an email to when I have a newsletter, when I have a new program coming out, when I have a new Shakeology flavor coming out. They're all getting an email because they never joined me and I'm still here sending you emails. Okay. And they do come back sometimes and they're like, tell me more information about this. Like, what do I have to do to get in? Because maybe before wasn't the right time. So anyways, the PDF, please use it. I made it for a reason. It's interactive. You can click on it to watch the videos on 10 rounds. There's a link in it to take you right to the sample workout. It's there. Show excitement, send the PDF. We talked about that. Okay, so for the first time ever, Joel is hosting a VIP group for 10 rounds. It is on Facebook. You can go in there tonight if you want and add yourself. There's no like secret passcode or anything like that, but you can go in there. He's going to be in there from the 16th through the 22nd, dropping everything about 10 rounds, how to be successful with it, how to make the nutrition work, how to make whatever other tips and tricks he has. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve, but it's a thing. And another thing that you can hype up, like we're doing this VIP pilot group. We're going to be in a special group with the trainer where he's going to give us a ton of tips and tricks. It's really cool. And I'm excited, it's just like one more thing. Like people like to feel special. I love to feel special personally. And this is something that can make them feel special. And then obviously they're going to get extra love as a team member because they're going to be in the team page. They're going to see kind of like behind the scenes of what we do as coaches, but also like just the love in general that's happening. I think this is my last slide. What questions does anybody have? Any? Was it an overload? I don't think it was an overload. I'll put the calendar in the team page if anybody wants to see that later, like the when we're doing all of the things calendar, so that you guys can look at it. Michelle, what's your plan? You're in bar. What week of bar are you doing?
So I'm on week 3 right now, and we're starting 10 rounds on the 13th. So what I was almost thinking about doing was just doing both and starting with your pilot group on the 30th, because I can do 2 programs at bar, I feel like. I mean, what do you think?
I don't think that you should quit bar.
No, I'm not going to quit bar. But I do feel like I can add to.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you. I think that you have to do what's going to be best for you physically and not just like, overwhelm yourself with it. If you think you can do it, then, bar's 5 days a week. So that's one, I know you work out 6 days a week. So that's one more workout on like an off day. But it's like, you could also, the 13th of April, you said? Is that what you were originally thinking? Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you if you want to do 2 programs at once,
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. That 80-day put me in like, it's been rough trying to get out of like being behind, even though it's only like a week or 2, it's still.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm trying to decide what I'm doing, because originally it was like the 13th, but I'm like, I don't know. I know I can do it. I've done Lift 4 and 21-day fix together.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever you want.
I think it's just going to be hard to promote, like finish showing that I finished bar, but then also it's going to be confusing, I feel like, for my audience, because I can't be like TikToking bar and then TikToking 10 rounds. That's going to be hard. So,
Yeah. I mean, you could also like, I mean, it's going to be in the team page, so it's not like you can't talk about the pilot group and how the team is starting it, and you're going to jump on board as soon as you're done with bar. You know what I mean? We're
yeah.
all doing it together, so it's not like we don't support each other anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a choice too, you know, and you can just kind of sprinkle in the 10 rounds workouts instead of doing it full on, and then you could start with your customers on the 13th.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
Yeah.
Hard to make that decision.
I know. For real.
I know, and then now I'm already trying to plan out, like I was going to plan out my whole year because I got out the whole BB because they have a new program launch and all that happening. So I'm trying to plan this the whole year out. I sat down the other day and I'm like, I don't want this to happen again.
Yeah, for real. For real. Hi, Janelle. How you feeling?
I have such a headache and I hate life.
True feelings.
Jay made pizza. It's frozen pizza, but it's still, I'm like, oh.
I love frozen pizza.
Have you ever tried it with applesauce?
No. Why?
Oh
It's
my-
handmade frozen pizza.
Go
so
away.
you know.
It is not. He asked me for a salad earlier, and I was like, heck yeah, I'll make you a salad. Then he gets home with a frozen pizza. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I was like, I made you a salad. It's in the refrigerator. Eat it.
Oh,
I eat healthy.
Yeah.
My dinner was healthy. This was my snack.
Oh my God.
here we go again. He's crazy. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, when is that recording? Does anybody have questions?